All right, we're getting into the second match of the day, a best of one between Xxlaomamjj and Agrypnocoma.
All right, quick Rhino Specialist pickup there for Xxlaomamjj, starting with Arclights and Stormcallers. And Agri, I would imagine it's another Sledgehammer opener. Has some
Yeah, the
pretty good
Farseer.
options.
Oh, the cost
Oh,
control. Okay.
okay. Stormcaller Mirror.
It's an interesting choice. It was basically you get Marksmans instead of Fangs, and you get Farseer spec instead of cost control. And he goes for the cost control. I don't know. I guess cost control is like pretty dang good in standard, I guess.
I would say so, yeah. It's not a spec I mind playing too much. It can struggle into certain matchups, like I think heavy armor actually still is a very bad matchup for it to face.
Yep.
But you can get ahead in like certain tech areas. So in these games where people often want to get range arclights early, you will often be the one to get it first. And techs matter more typically than, you know, having 11% less stats.
Yeah. Makes sense. Really late Fang here coming in could be the clutch factor there. We'll see how the Fangs get tidied up. The Stormcaller shot's going to come in and heavily damage them, even getting that Arclight really low. 3 Arclights against 2, definitely going to be looking good for Xxlaomamjj for now, but eventually the Stormcaller is going to clear it out, and I'm imagining this trickling Fang, perfectly timed, going to make the difference.
Yeah, you would imagine so. Unless somehow these Stormcallers from Xxlaomamjj hit way better on the left, should be a win for Agri.
Pretty good shots, honestly, from Xxlaomamjj. Usually a Fang pack takes a lot longer to clear, but yeah, not too bad.
Oh, Stormcaller from Xxlaomamjj, he's fighting back.
Kind of best in slot. That ending there for Xxlaomamjj, but yeah, Agrypnocoma has it with the clutch Fang.
Got a quick intensive training pickup.
Improved Melter ever good here for cost control?
Maybe. It always feels a bit bad, I think, to pick those stat cards because of how the debuff works. Like
Yeah.
it's multiplicative, so you always kind of lose more than you would like.
But you pick it for the range, right? 10 range on melting points, pretty crazy. Like half a laser sight on all your melting points.
Yeah, that's fair. We also do know that Agri likes to play these type of Melter arc comps, so it wouldn't have been the craziest pick, but decides to skip it. Both players gonna go for the intensive.
That missile looking pretty nasty. It should hit the crawlers and then splash onto the stormcallers, maybe. Not 100% sure. Oh, there's an Arclight there as well. Oh, that's really nasty, actually. Does it get the marksman? Not quite.
I mean, killing the arc is already a big problem for Xxlaomamjj. Won't be able to deal with those crawlers.
Yeah, exactly. And he's got the blue Arclight to kill the level 1 in the center as well. So this is really good here, I think. The marksman not really that powerful. You can see the blue Arclight's actually going to favor kind of fine against it. Will get taken out. Oh, the debuff, though, making the difference there. That missile was surely worth it.
It's a fair bit of damage, and Xxlaomamjj didn't start with much. Already down to 3.1k.
Yeah, has to wait for that Rhino. Still one more round. Really not a developed board whatsoever. Fairly innocent cards. There is a nano repair kit, which can get you started on a sandworm. Wants it for his Rhino, perhaps? Yeah. Oh, he has intensive. Oh, that's actually a big deal with nano kit.
He also didn't use it.
Yeah, exactly. I thought maybe he was going to do something, but yeah, the money's not quite there. So he's just going to have a level 3 Rhino that he'll probably play around with the nano next turn.
Yeah, it's either that or you go for the worm immediately, right? Like you might get... Yeah. We should get a unit drop next turn, so maybe Cell will allow you to get into level 2 Sandworm.
That's true. Yeah, I like taking it, honestly. Quite a fan of that.
A very symmetrical round here. Both players gonna go for the classic round 3 Arclight.
Here's the missile once again. I imagine it's the exact same hits. One more storm relative to the last one, but yeah. It's gonna look Very good as well. And you can see that center arc light, once again, the blue beating out the white, really annoying.
This time around, at least, Laomam does have some additional arc lights to clean up the chaff, but it seems like, again, those late fangs, and, well,
Yep.
even the arc lights will just make the difference for Agri.
100%. This is exactly what you want in this matchup where you're against a round 3 or round 4 specialist, is you deal, at least a quarter of their health, hopefully a little bit more towards half. And that way they start to have to waste their economic advantage on, being a little bit defensive.
It also might put them like within range of just dying to something like a factory, which is always scary if you're expecting Laomam to go Sandworm.
Yep. That's a good point. So Mustangs versus blue sledgehammers here. They both picked it relatively quickly. We're actually buying steel balls. This is crazy.
Whoa, standard steel ball. It's a cool comp. It's very old school.
Yeah. Okay, so he knows Rhino spec is here, right? He knows Nano Kit is available with intensive training. So he likes the ball hedge, I think. Like, obviously incredible against the Rhino, but even against like Sandworm and stuff, it could be all right to have them available.
Yeah, it's always a bit tricky against Sandworm, but it can work. It just somewhat depends on how the chaff situation plays out for you. But yeah, I think it's a good hedge, as you said.
Yeah, not expensive, right? You don't have to unlock steel balls for 50 like you used to, so it's like you're sort of just getting a little bit of chaff. They're not that different from something like a sledgehammer or crawlers, so I don't think the cost was significant. And I think you're sort of using this round as like a scouting round. Like, okay, what is he picking? What's his nano kit unit going to be? And then you're just poised to react with your cost control money.
We're also only on round 4, right? Like, this was the first unit drop. We're bound to get one on round 6 or 7. And well, any Arclight based comp really can fit with just about anything.
Yep, exactly. The Rhino may fall to the balls. We'll see how that plays out. It is kind of a big deal. And the Stormcallers as well for both players now. We actually already have that tech, the high explosive anti-tank shells for Agrypnocoma here. So they pack a punch. A lot of level storms going to be a big part of this. The Arclight's really fragile. Here comes the Rhino. Looks like the balls really just weren't capable. Too much stuff, attacking them. They're only level 1, so that nano kit Rhino is basically invincible at this point.
Yeah, steel balls went down extremely quickly there. I think the level 2 storm managed to hit like 3 of them, and then, well, the Rhino didn't really care about that 4th one.
So that means you keep the Rhino, right? It's always like an audition. It's like, all right, I know there's steel balls there, but
I love how the Rhino is just like, all right, Storms, I know that you guys are dying, but really need that tower experience first.
Oh, yeah. All right, let's see what the cards are. It cannot be a unit reinforcement, as you said. You cannot get them 2 rounds in a row. Ooh, laser and improved melting point is back. Really cool cards.
I guess you could pick it up now if you're Agri.
Yeah, he goes for
Even
laser.
Laomam.
Is it on a steel ball, do you think?
I mean, I guess. I'm not sure I would like that. I'm not convinced that you want to invest more into steel balls.
Yeah, I'm with you. I'm so curious what the play is going to be.
Laomam, I believe, just decided to skip. Didn't even take that laser sight. Going to buy more storms.
Oh, he undid it.
Undoes them.
Yep. Yeah, players are not 100% sure what they want. Scorpions now being considered. Range on the Stangs. Laser on the ball. Yep.
It's a little bit sketchy. I guess he's hoping with the additional chaff which he's adding that he can slow down the Rhino and kind of keep the steel ball safe, but it's a risky play.
Let's see. We got temp range for Laomam. Agrypnocoma has 200 left. Rapidly deploying something. Yeah, just a chaff. 100 left. Do you temp range? I think it's a very big deal to temp range here. Yes, does it. Very nice plays.
I mean, it's all going to come down to whether or not these steel balls can connect to the Rhino, right? I think
I think so,
if
yeah. I mean, there's
not, then
Scorpions
this
too.
Rhino is unkillable.
100%, yeah. I mean, now both players have high explosive anti-tank shells on their level 2 storms, so there's a lot of DPS on the table. Here come those 2 steel balls. They are locked on, but I don't think they'll live much longer. Boom, Scorpion Shot takes both of the 2 balls down. And as you said, I mean, the Rhino probably invincible. Honestly, it's taking a lot of damage, but probably going to stabilize.
Yeah, the AP Storms are doing a fair bit of damage there, one-shotting the Scorpion as they can't see the Rhino anymore, but it is going to be another round for Xxlaomam, and he's starting to stabilize now after what was a pretty rough early game.
100%. I think the steel ball is just not at all working so far. Now, he can still range the steel balls. There's still lots of things he can do. Wow, advanced targeting both players here. All right. Level on the
Greedy play.
Rhino. I wonder if you take it. I want to like beacon the Rhino to like middle, maybe.
Yeah, you might be able to
left.
kind of beacon it across the diagonal, because currently there's no steel balls in the middle.
Yeah. He's actually beaconing... Oh, just the crawler, yeah. I guess that makes sense. Corner missile.
Scorpions with range. They're
yeah.
not the best, I would say, long term.
I agree. Especially against these storms.
I mean, you can always go siege mode, which does have very good late game scaling.
This beacon is awesome from Agrypnocoma.
I'm still not convinced it's enough, though.
And yeah, it might not be. I mean, we do have advanced targeting system now, and it has the laser. The Rhino, of course, still maintains its melee range.
This is so greedy from Agri. Like, just refusing to buy a proper counter against the Rhino.
I kind of like it, though, because you make the Rhino and the Nano Kit so efficient if you do.
Yeah, but I mean, at this stage, you've got Scorpions on the board too, right? So, like, you could try and buy something that counters both of those.
Yeah, that's true. Here comes the missile, hits the Arclight. You're always happy if you get crawlers plus Arclight with a Sentry missile. Rhino now stuck in the oil, so perhaps that is, you know, one of his answers in addition to the steel ball being beaconed. Here's the timing. It looks quite nice. Now there's range on the Scorps, so they do get 2 of the balls there, but finally killing that Rhino.
And also, Arclights on the left side for Xxlaomam have fallen, so the Scorpion is not too happy having to shoot a chaff. So, looks like the greedy play will pay out. And Stormcaller is going to have an easy day on the battlefield.
And now you either beacon the Rhino heavily or you sell it, because there's oil, right? That oil is just lights out.
I think you'd still be fine beaconing here. We do have unit drops coming in. Double Sandworm to pick up for Xxlaomam. Could indeed sell the Rhino now and try to transition the item.
As late as possible unit reinforcements for the second wave, just like the first wave. Yeah, Sandworm's picked up immediate mech div. Seems like a solid move. Fire on the Stormcallers. I find that peculiar, maybe? I don't know, maybe it's fine. Does he want to light his own oil on fire?
I would wager that you don't.
Yeah,
but...
so he just wants this new one. Oh, beep, beep.
Okay. There's the factory. Oh, it got refunded.
Oh.
It got refunded again. No, it is going to be blue after all.
It's pretty good into worms.
Pretty good into most things, to be fair.
Yep.
That is a bit scary. This might just be a 2k damage round from Agri. I'm not sure. He also went for the donuts.
Yeah, which is a lot of player damage. We have, what, 2 marksmen to kill them? Which, you know, is enough, but... I
mean, there's 500,000 hit points on the field here. I guess a bit less, because Agri is cost controlled, but still, 430,000. I'm not sure where you're getting that damage from.
It's funny how that's 2/3. Oh my god, that'd be crazy. It's kind of on the way. but I think it'll
Oh, the
die pretty
marksman locked
quick.
onto the Wraith.
It's kind of big. You just want to live
Also,
here,
the
right?
Stormcaller is locked. Yeah, you just want to survive.
Oh, the tower got hit by the Wraith. It's gonna fall to the Wraith. The Wraith's getting the tower. That's crazy.
Oh man.
What? That's so bad. There's still a lot of damage on the battlefield here.
I mean, Lamam just needs to reduce it to at least less than 2,000.
I think he's currently dead, right? Or it's close.
I don't think so. Oh,
Yeah,
you
maybe
should
not
be fine.
now. Yeah, he killed the
It's like
storms.
1,200.
Yeah, I guess he was fine for a while there. Okay. Well, that's a big deal.
Okay, well, he can sell one thing, but there's still 2 Wraith on the line. Like, this was a rather, like, committal cheese play.
Yeah. 100%.
And he's gonna keep the factory there, but he has, like, no room at all. Like, you can just go Melter, maybe even with Absorb. It's a weird one, though.
Yeah. It's weird indeed, but I agree. What are the alternative options here? Yeah, Abyss, I guess.
Oh, Abyss on the line. Wow, okay.
But now it's
2
tit for
blue
tat
titans.
for cheese, right? Like, let's say Xxlaomamjj wins here. The game continues. Now they both have to answer each other's titans. Like, that's so weird.
Yep. And he goes for Wreckage Recycling. I'm not sure
Wow.
I'm that big of a fan.
Yeah, I feel you. Costed what,
I'm just
100?
thinking long term because you're not killing Agri this round if you win. And Wreckage Recycling, I feel like, is way less useful than something like those swarm missiles.
Yep. Like, Wraith summoning would even be the same cost. I mean, I think Xxlaomamjj's got the
should
round.
survive. Yeah, he
Yeah,
should
yeah.
survive. I'd be surprised if the Mustangs could somehow take this guy down.
Yeah, he fortified the tower as well, so no tickle damage going to get it. Maybe the War Factory shots itself will get it this time. We did get range on the War Factory. And range plus War Factory is really good at getting towers. There's not a lot in the way. You can see the cannon shots are so close.
Also, that oil could still be ignited for Laomam. I mean, there is a missile interceptor inside of the oil, but
Yeah. Is the Rhino going to live? That's also important to watch. It may not look like it's important, but with the War Factory gone, I guess the Wreckage Recycling made it tanky. Rhino does fall.
yeah, Steelball there doing a great job. And Abyss actually does heal a lot from that Wreckage Recycling, so maybe it was
Guess
the
it was
correct
good.
tech.
I guess so. I mean, maybe Wraith Summoning does something as well, but yeah. He's surviving.
Agri still with 2k left, though. Can he just go into Melter now?
Yeah. There's even an absorption module if you're tempted. Buy that melter already.
You could also sell the truck and position it on the right side, but at that point, it's a bit of mind games. Like, is the Abyss gonna get sold? Will it go somewhere else? What about the factory?
Yeah, 100%. Let's see. It's got to be right. Yeah. He's doing it. Oh,
Do you buy another Abyss?
an undo?
I mean, surely you have to move your Abyss, right? Like, you put it on the line. You
This is crazy.
you know that it can get insta-locked. Okay, it does add a crawler, but it's like right in front of the Wraith.
Yeah, this is crazy. Sorry, I'm just thinking, like, I feel like this is good for Agrypnocoma. Like, he's got the Melter to kill the Abyss. He's got the War Factory in a new location, which is... Oh my, this is crazy. I can't believe this.
Is this just a predict? On the line, too.
This is
like,
scripted.
it's so insane. Like, Agri could have just bought 2, like, identical melters on both corners,
Yeah,
and
yeah, yeah.
this would never work.
100%. I don't even think the game necessarily ends. The swarm missile just tickled the tower, by the way, but not enough. It was only like one missile exactly. I think you need like 2 or 3 of them.
I mean, it is gonna go on the tower again, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
One more
there was
missile.
like, yeah.
Yeah, so he will get a debuff because now there's less units,
Yeah.
so the missiles should get that tower. And
Yep.
they will.
Okay. Not the best debuff, not the worst debuff, just fine. I think the game continues, which is crazy.
This could have been really bad if the Scorpion somehow survived for Xxlaomam, but looks like Agri will get to live another round, and we go to round number 10.
And now the mind games continue. Is the oil back? It's back for Agrypnocoma. Unit
We've
reinforcements.
got unit reinforcements, yeah. I mean, Wasps is really annoying, right, for Xxlaomam to deal with.
Yes. I think that immediately jumps out to me. There's like a Farseer Photon option if you care. There's like Raiden as an additional annoying air thingy. Don't know if ionization matters, but...
I mean, what do you do about the Wasps? I guess you could try and, like, spawn a Wraith, but... The problem is those Melters are pretty safe, and they're gonna be good against the Wraith as well.
Yeah, I like Agrypnocoma's position. He takes the Wasp as his own answer, despite there being Mustangs. I think that's the right move, even though it feels bad.
It's probably the best option out of, like, a bad bunch.
Yeah, exactly. Do the 2 Abysses go in the middle by the helipad? Is that the play? No, they have to be forward, right? Otherwise the War Factory gets your tower. This is so weird.
I don't know if you could slow it down enough to, like, put them kind of at tower height, but it is scary for sure.
I feel like this is so good for Agrypnocoma, just the way that these last couple rounds played out. Or I guess like long-term how things played out is what I mean to say. Because there's just always the tower pressure. And you have the melters now.
Alright, well, the Melter is kind of far back, so there is a chance that
Yeah.
it doesn't quite lock on fast enough, although at the same time, this Abyss is refusing to lock onto the factory. There it goes, but yeah, the Melter going to take that down rather quick. And now how on earth do you kill the factory?
Yeah, yeah. He had 2 Abysses on the board at one point, but I guess, yeah, he undid that. The War Factor is actually, like, kind of dying to the AP Storms. But even if you kill it, you've still going to lose the round. You have 600 health. Probably game. What a crazy end to this game, though. Wow.
I mean, super strong performance there from Agri. Does get a very good drop. That was hard to deal with for Xxlaomam, but crazy mind games in this one.